Hi guys, it's Meredith here from Gracefield Physio, and today we're doing a little video on heel pain. So there's two main times where we see people start to develop heel pain. So when there's been a big change in load, so you've changed your sport or physical activity routine. So for example, during coronavirus, if you've been running or walking more since gyms have been closed or pools have been closed, then that's one time we tend to see it. We also see it when people change their footwear. So for example, in summer, where you go to wearing thongs rather than supportive shoes, or if you're walking around a lot barefoot. Okay, and we're talking about pain in the heel here, so usually just at the sort of base of the heel, or sometimes it can be in this sort of broader heel area as well. I've got my shoes off because these are my shoes here that we're going to demonstrate with. So there's lots of different things that can affect the development of heel pain. One of them is footwear, okay? So there's two elements of the footwear that we like to consider. One is how soft the footwear is, so if it's firm footwear or whether it's got a nice amount of cushioning, and the other is the degree of arch support it's got, okay? So for example, these thongs here, my good old Habbies, are flat, so they've got no arch support and they're not very cushioning. So from a heel pain perspective, they're not ideal. And then got the Bionics, which have got the arch support, okay, so that can be good for some people with heel pain, but they don't have a huge amount of cushioning. A little bit, they're not super solid, but not as much as some other footwear. We've then got Birkenstocks, which again, lovely arch support, but even harder than the Bionics. So depending on what type of heel pain you've got, the arch support may be appropriate, but the firmness of the heel might be a problem. And then I've got my old slides, which these are the old generation, not like the new ones these days. These are beautiful and squishy and have the arch support built in, which is a little bit hard for you to see. So something like that can often be ideal for people with heel pain, but unfortunately the new ones sometimes have the arch support, sometimes have the cushioning, but don't always have both. So you just need to check and make sure it's got that combination of arch support as well as that soft padding at the heel. If we look at sneakers, you've got something like a Nike Free, which has got the cushioning, but is really flexible and mobile and doesn't have any arch support. So it's just the cushioning you need that can be appropriate, but it doesn't have the arch support element. Or then you've got a more rigid sneaker that's got some arch support there as well, and excuse the dirt, we've been running in the wet, and it does have the cushioning as well. So it really depends on what the contributors are to your heel pain. So try adjusting your footwear, looking at both the arch support element and the cushioning for the heel. But the other large component is your load and activity management. So if you play around with your footwear and you're still having dramas, give us a call and let us know, and then we can help you sort out the rest of the elements that might be contributing.